The screen flickers to life in the dim glow of her living room. Sarah's phone buzzes violently on the coffee table, the video call icon pulsing like a heartbeat. She answers, and there he is, James, her online love, his face twisted in agony on the screen. Blood streaks his cheek, his eyes wide with terror. Sarah, oh God, help me. His voice cracks through the speaker, that familiar deep timbre she'd fallen for over months of late night chats. But something's off. The audio warps slightly, a faint echo like underwater screams. Her hands tremble as she grips the phone, heart slamming against her ribs, breath shallow and ragged. Panic surges. She can't look away from the deepfake blur of his bruised lips moving, pleading. They've got me. Accident. Need you now. The background chaos erupts, sirens wailing distantly, muffled shouts in a foreign tongue. Sweat beads on her forehead. The room spins. Is this real? No time to think. His scream pierces the air, raw and guttural, cutting straight to her soul. Sarah Thompson, 52, a high school English teacher in quiet suburban Ohio, had always been the steady one. Widowed 5 years ago, after a sudden heart attack claimed her husband, she filled her days grading papers and volunteering at the local library, her evenings echoing with silence. Kind-hearted to a fault, she wore her empathy like a badge, always the listener, the fixer for friends' troubles. But loneliness gnawed at her, a vulnerability she hid behind polite smiles. That's how James entered her life 6 months ago on a dating app for mature singles. He was charming, an oil rig engineer stationed in Nigeria, with stories of adventure that made her feel alive again. Their messages turned to calls, his voice warm and reassuring, promising a future together. She shared photos, vulnerabilities, even voice notes about her day. Little did she know, every bite was ammunition. The scam ignited on a rainy Tuesday evening. Sarah was sipping tea, scrolling through their old chats, when the video call request popped up. James's profile picture, that handsome smile she'd memorized. She accepted eagerly, but the feed loaded into horror. His face, pixel perfect yet unnaturally smooth, filled the screen. Sarah, baby, listen, his cloned voice rasped, breathing heavy and labored, as if winded from pain. Behind him, a fabricated hospital room flickered, beeping monitors, IV drips dangling like nooses. Car crash. Rebels or something. They want ransom for treatment. His eyes darted side to side, tears streaming in high-definition realism. She felt the chill race up her spine, her palms slick against the phone. The deepfake captured every nuance she'd loved, his slight British accent, the way he paused mid-sentence for emphasis. Sensory overload hit, the metallic tang of fear in her mouth, the phone vibrating with his simulated sobs. I love you. Don't let me die here. Background noise amplified, crashing metal, urgent voices yelling in broken English. Her world narrowed to that screen, confusion twisting into dread. The scammer, hidden behind layers of code and proxies, seized control like a puppet master. You have to act fast, Sarah. No time for questions. The voice shifted seamlessly from terror to tender urgency, that psychological hook reeling her in. Wire the money now. $15,000 for the surgery. Use this account. It's secure. Fake reassurance followed the threat. Once I'm out, I'll pay you back tenfold. We're in this together, my love. Rapid instructions bombarded her. App names, transfer codes, deadlines ticking like bombs. He exploited her emotions, alternating pleas with fabricated proofs. A quick flash of a hospital bill PDF on screen, his hand trembling as it held a bloodied cloth. No room for doubt. Urgency crushed logic. If you hang up, they might kill me. The deepfake face contorted in pain, a programmed wince that mirrored real suffering. She felt hijacked, her mind a battlefield where love warred with fear. The scammer's script dismantling her defenses one emotional strike at a time. Inside Sarah, chaos erupted. Thoughts raced like wildfire. This can't be happening. But his voice, it's him. What if I don't help? Her body betrayed her. Hands shaking so violently, the phone nearly slipped, sweat soaking her blouse, tears blurring the screen. Heart pounded erratically, a drumbeat of panic drowning out reason. The love instinct overrode everything, that desperate need to protect the man who'd made her feel wanted again. Doubts flickered. Why no police? How did this happen? But they dissolved in the flood of adrenaline. She paced the room, breath hitching in sobs, nails digging into palms. Survival mode kicked in, not for herself, but for him. Any normal person could crumble here. The brain's wiring for empathy becomes a trapdoor, logic silenced by the symphony of fabricated distress. She collapsed onto the couch, whispering denials, but the pull was irresistible. Love, fear, hope twisting into a noose. The transfer began in a haze of desperation. Fingers numb, she opened her banking app, the screen glowing mockingly. Step 1. Enter the international wire details he dictated, his voice urging softly now, "You're saving me, Sarah." Thoughts swirled. This is all I have left from the life insurance, but he needs it more. Notification chimes echoed like accusations. Ting, confirmation code sent. She typed it in, tears splashing on the keypad, vision swimming. Step 2. Amount, $15,000, her savings gutted in seconds. Almost there, my angel, the clone cooed, a brief smile flickering on the deepfake lips. Shame burned hot. What am I doing? Mingled with hope, he'll be safe. Denial whispered justifications. It's temporary. Love conquers all. Final click, sent. The app buzzed triumphantly, a hollow victory. She stared at the zeroed balance, body racked with shudders, a mix of relief and rising nausea. Peak emotion crashed over her, fear of loss, desperation for his safety, the dawning horror of vulnerability exposed. Then, the twist slammed home. Minutes after the call ended abruptly, "Connection lost," the screen read. Her phone rang again. This time, a familiar number, her best friend, Karen. "Sarah, I just saw your post about James. Are you okay?" Confusion mounted as Sarah stammered about the accident. Karen's voice sharpened. "What accident? I reverse searched his photos. They're from a stock model site, and that video, it looks generated." Sarah's world fractured. She frantically Googled, heart plummeting. The James profile vanished. Reverse image searches revealed AI-manipulated stock footage, his face a composite of real models. No engineer in Nigeria, just a fabricated persona. The real punch. A news article popped up about similar scams, victims lured by charm, then hit with emergencies. She collapsed to the floor, sobs heaving, realization dawning like a gut wound. Everything fabricated, her love a lie, her money gone forever. Devastation swallowed her whole. Breaking it down, this AI-powered romance scam was a masterclass in digital deception. Scammers likely harvested Sarah's data from the dating app. Photos, voice clips from calls, social media posts revealing her widowhood and loneliness. Voice cloning tools like 11 Labs or Respeecher need just minutes of audio to replicate timbre, accent, even emotional inflections. Deepfakes were crafted using software like Deep Face Lab or FaceSwap, layering stolen images onto video templates of distress scenarios, hospital beds, accidents, pulled from stock libraries or dark web sources. Psychologically, Sarah was vulnerable. Isolation post-widowhood created an emotional void, ripe for exploitation. Romance scammers build trust over time, mirroring victims' desires, then strike with urgency to bypass skepticism. Orchestration step by step. Phase 1, grooming via chats to extract personal info. Phase 2, AI fabrication of crisis visuals and audio. Phase 3, live manipulation during the call, using scripts honed from criminal networks in places like Nigeria or Eastern Europe. The transfer? Routed through untraceable crypto wallets or mule accounts, vanishing instantly. This isn't just a story, it's a warning etched in digital ink. Red flags scream in online romance, unsolicited overseas suitors with glamorous jobs, rapid professions of love, excuses for not meeting in person, and sudden emergencies demanding money. Always verify. Demand a live video call with specific actions, e.g. wave a hand, say today's date, to spot deepfakes. Look for glitches in lighting, unnatural blinks, audio sync issues. Emergency steps. Hang up immediately if pressured. Contact the person through known channels, not the scam line. Rules to dodge manipulation. Never send money to someone unmet. Use reverse image search on profiles. Enable two-factor on banks. Remember, scammers don't attack your logic. They hijack your heart, turning emotions into weapons. In a world of AI illusions, trust but verify, or risk losing everything to a ghost in the machine.